Well, hello everyone, and I'm very glad that you're able to join me, and we are here at Elphicks Fisheries. Where else would I rather be? And for the next 24 hours we're fishing a lake called Sandwich Lake. Now, when I first came to Elphicks, this was the first ever lake which I fished, and I had a great time. It was me and my best mate which came here, and he'd never been fishing before, and he really enjoyed it, and now he's into fishing, so there we go. But yeah, here for 24 hours, the lake averages carp up to and sort of over around the £15 mark, but there's a few upper 20s. I've heard that there's 130 that's swimming around in here as well, which would be quite nice to get. Biggest I've ever had out of here is £20, and it was my first ever £20 carp ever. So yeah, this lake's very special to me, and I'm looking forward to it. Keeps you busy, and that's the good thing about it. Fishing hard lakes such as, well, my last session at Prairie was really good, but it's not going to be like that all the time. But fishing generally hard lakes, as well as being rewarding, obviously you're waiting a long time, and sometimes I think it's important in order to have that session maybe once every few months or so on a runs water, and just have a bit of fun and enjoy just catching the smaller carp. Every carp in its own way is special, and I think it's just a great way to keep up your skills as well. I couldn't really ask for anything more. Got a really nice sort of wintry afternoon. Temperatures are going to drop to around about 9 or 10 degrees tonight, so not overly cold, but still the maximum for me when it goes in towards the winter time is 24 hours, so that's what we're going to do. But yeah, going to get everything out and unpacked, hopefully. Oh, there's a bird of prey up there. I don't know if you can see that flying around. There it is, just up there. I don't know what it is, but it's up there. But yeah, we'll see. I am hopeful. I've had a lot of luck on this lake. Fingers crossed. So we're all set up now. All of the rods are in the water, and it's now just a waiting game. The good thing is that I've seen a lot of fish showing down the right hand side of where I'm fishing. So if I just turn the camera around here, you'll see that there's reed line in the margins going down all this right hand side here, and there's a little corner literally just as the reeds sort of tuck in there. Quite a lot of the fish like to congregate in that corner, and I've seen a few fish showing there, which is good. So my right hand rod is just tucked up against that corner there, so hopefully we'll be able to get something out. Got to get to it fairly quickly though if it goes off. And then if I just show you the rest of the lake here, if I lift up the camera, you can see that there's some little bit of an island around there, which is where the other rod is. And there's a good chance, the thing about this lake is there's a good chance everywhere you're fishing, but if you're looking for the bigger fish, and especially from where I've fished this swim before, the right hand side, and if you're watching this video and you're fishing Sandwich Lake, tucked against the margins on the right hand side, even close in, there's always a good chance of catching at least a £15 plus. The majority of the littler carp I find tend to hog sort of more of the varying depths in the middle of the lake, and they still do round the margins, but I find that tucking a rod or tucking a rig not too close to the margins, but just sort of half a rod length out from where the reeds are, you've got a good chance of getting a bite. I find that if I tuck the rig right in against the reeds, I don't catch as much, and there's always a chance that if you do get a fish, which hopefully that rod goes off in a minute and produces, but if you do get a fish, you have to get to it fairly quickly. Oh. Oh. As I was saying, you have to get to it fairly quickly, otherwise it will just take off. That was just a liner, but it's showing that they are interested in where we've placed the rigs. So I thought that was it then. I thought that was the first one, but to be fair, they've only been in around about 10 minutes, so that's a good start, and it's good to see that the fish are biting. Would have been nice to have got it though, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you are fishing this lake, I find that you do get a lot of the big carp half a rod length out from the reeds. So we're going to see if that produces. The aim of this session is to get a £15 plus. That is my aim. Any carp's nice. If I get over 15, I'll be happy. we get over 20, I'll be over the moon. I've only had 120 out of here, and as I say, my first ever 20-pound carp came out of this lake. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'll have my first visit to Bankside, and then you'll be able to see it shortly. But anyway, if I do manage to get this fish in, if it decides to come back, you'll see it very soon. But anyway, dinner's on the way, everything's all set up. I'm just gonna have a bit of a relax now and chill. It's not meant to rain tonight. I say that, it's probably gonna thunderstorm and absolutely chuck it down. But what I have seen in the news is that there's a good chance of the Northern Lights tonight. Or I don't know what you call them, it's like an aura or something like that. Basically, lights in the sky, which has been happening quite a lot over the past few weeks, especially down here in Kent. And I think the majority of the southeast or even afar. So it would be nice to get, but it's very cloudy. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll catch you all in a little bit, hopefully with the first visit to Bankside. Well, the one thing you really do underestimate, especially when it gets to late October, early November, is how dark it gets so quickly. So used to fishing throughout the summer months into September, and it being light at night, sort of around about the 7:30, 8:30. It's 6:30 at the moment, and as I say, it feels like 10:30. But it's nice. It's November, so I've got my own personal fireworks display, as I'm sure you can hear from the background noise. But it's just so peaceful. It's lovely. Couldn't wish for anything more. And we've had some fish. We've had about 5, all sort of around about under 5 pounds or so. So we've got them straight back in. But that's why we came here, to have a little bit of fun. And we've had just that. And it's a lovely evening. It's going to remain cloudy, I think, for the remainder. No rain has been forecast. So that's good. But yeah, it's good fun. We're on Prairie next weekend. We're on Prairie, I think, the week after. I think we might be going to Plantation, which is one of the other specimen lakes, literally next door to Prairie. Same kind of fish in Plantation to Prairie. It's a hard lake, but there are some absolutely stunning carp up for grabs. So we've got a lot of fishing coming this month, so I'm looking forward to it. But for the time being, we're going to sit in here, going to relax, watch some YouTube, and just make the most of the evening. But yeah, just waiting for that one fish to come. Be nice. Just over 20. That'd be lovely. But as I say, whatever we get, we'll be happy with. So yeah, hopefully I'll catch you all in a little bit, and we'll see if we get any Bankside visitors overnight. If not, I will most likely speak to you all in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. Oh, morning. So we've got our first visit to Bankside, guys. It's a really nice mirror, and I very rarely catch mirrors from this lake. So I thought that I'd bring it up Bankside and just give you a quick show. I'm not going to keep it out for too long because it's still got quite a bit of fight left. See how he's going to react. There we are. Look at that. That's a lovely mirror. Oh, wants to go back down. Oh, we got him. There we go. Lovely, look at that. I reckon it's probably just under £10 most likely, but I do very rarely get mirrors out of the lake, so I thought I'd bring it bankside and show you all. Hopefully this will be the theme for the rest of the day. I feel like we're getting closer and closer to that £15 mark, so yeah, very happy with this. Let's go and get it back. So we've still got a good few hours left of fishing, and I'm really confident. The spots in which we've been baiting up, well I say baiting up, I've been chucking out a little bit of pellet every few hours or so just to keep the spot feeding. But as I say, I let all the method mix do the work, but the spots that we've chosen for both of the rods are working really well. They're producing a multitude of fish. We've had so many fish, I think we're on about 15 or 16 now. But all of them, as I say, F1s, all under £5. And then we've had that mirror, which I reckon was probably just under 10, I reckon. But can't really ask for much more, especially during an early November. Still catching sort of the same amounts of fish that you would do sort of early summer towards September time. So yeah, I am confident, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we do beat our session target. If we don't, then I've had a great time, but if we do, then that would be amazing. So I've got a few hours left. Had my breakfast, had my brew. Now just going to relax for the rest of the afternoon. But I've got a feeling that there'll be one that comes along soon. Well guys, we've got our first double figure fish of the session. This one's just under £14, so close to that magic target of 15, but it's a lovely carp. It's got a lot of fight left, so we'll see how willing it's going to be. There we are. Lovely carp, look at that. Just under £14 this one, and it's just caught a rod length in front of me into the margins. Gave up a really lovely fight, but what a lovely fish that is. So close, just a pound more and it would have been that magic 15, but they're getting bigger, so that's exactly what we want. What a lovely fish. Get that back, and hopefully still got plenty of time left in order to get that 15. Yeah, cracking. Very happy with that. Well guys, I was just packing everything away, or getting everything ready and packed, and we've met our session target, which is really good. 16.5 lovely common. Still got quite a bit of fight left though, so let's see if I can briefly pick it up for you. And there we have it, our session target, 16.5 Look at that, absolutely stunning carp. And I was hoping for a last minute bite, and here we have it. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm all happy now, so I'm gonna get everything packed away and then get ourselves home. I think there's always time for one more. Yeah, what a beautiful carp that is. Absolutely fantastic, pristine condition. Yeah, get a few photos and get it back. Well, that's the end of the session then, guys. I thought it was really good, thoroughly enjoyed it. Plenty of fish to keep me busy, and overall just a relaxing time in the lakes like always. And it's good because we met our session target and we had plenty of fish to keep us busy. For those who want to know where I was fishing, it is the end swim here, and the walkway is just down there. So yeah, this is Sandwich Lake. That's where we were fishing. Next weekend we're up at Prairie. Can't wait for that, see how that goes. But other than that, that's the end of the video. I appreciate you all watching, glad to have you all along. I'll see you in the next adventure. Take care.